Alrighty, I've been talking about it. Finally going to do it. Podcast about NFL, and we're going to kick it off with the Hall of Fame preseason game, whatever you want to call it. Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Minnesota Vikings, August 9th of 2015. So, this game aired on NBC prime time, and we got a game. That's what it was. Alright, we got a game. Wasn't a big game, wasn't an important game, wasn't an exciting game, but it was a game. And it was the first game of the preseason. That's awesome. We are less than 1 month away from the regular season beginning, and I am excited. So, what happened? Well, you didn't get Adrian Peterson from the Vikings. Okay. Well, you didn't get Big Ben Roethlisberger from the Steelers. Alright. So what'd you get? You got a lot of great football. That's what you got, folks. Just some takeaways. If you missed the game, the Vikings won 14-3. Alright. No scoring in the first. The Vikings put up a touchdown in the second and third quarter, while the Pittsburgh Steelers only kicked a field goal in the third. I'm an Oklahoma Sooners fan. I love my Landry Jones, and he played a lot of ball in this game, which I was very excited to see. Just some takeaways here. Minnesota Vikings, they were what they were. Quarterbacks, they only missed, a couple passes here and there. Teddy Bridgewater looked good for while he was there. He's 5 for 6 for 44 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks, which is always a good thing. And he ran the ball one time for 6 yards. As I noted, Adrian Peterson did not play. So Matt Asahata, he carried the ball 6 times. Banyard, he carried it for 7 times. No guy went over 30 yards rushing for the Vikings. So that is what it is. On the Pittsburgh side, Landry Jones was the only quarterback that actually threw the ball, which I was very excited because he played it for Oklahoma 3 seasons ago. He was 16 out of 32 for 135 yards, no touchdowns, and he averaged 4 yards per completion. And he was sacked twice for 12 yards of loss. The takeaway from the Steelers, 2 things. One thing, defense. Dick LeBeau left after so many years of being there. I can't think of his name. I knew what his position was. It was he was there since 2003. It was the linebacker coach for the Steelers. Him and Mike Tomlin go back 20 years. I can't think of his name. I can tell you his resume, but I can't tell you his name right now. It's slipping me right now. He really looked impressive as far as the scheme of the Steelers. It was that hard-hitting, in-your-face, smash-mouth kind of football defense. However, they did give up 14 points. However, it is a preseason. Most of those points came from the third-string guys, but the first string looked really, really good and held the Vikings to 0 points in the first quarter. Also, the other takeaway was their rushing. There was a guy, he only carried it 4 yards for 24 yards. He averaged 6 yards per carry, and his longest was 15, which is Dre Archer, number 13. Love the guy. Quick, fast, small, gets in, gets out of the holes real quick, hits the pocket. Awesome guy. They gave the ball to Chris Stingley 11 times. He only got 18 yards, which is a terrible average of 1.6. And then the other guys didn't do much. And also, with Archer, he caught the ball 6 times for 33 yards, averaged 5.5 per carry, and his longest was 14. He was targeted 11 times. So you're not just gonna have Antonio Brown, and then you're gonna have the tight end in Heath Miller, but you're also and Le'Veon Bell in running back. You're gonna have this kid who is just awesome, Dre Archer. I took a really, really good positive takeaway from him, and I thought he was very, very good. Other than that, there's really not much to take away. It'll be interesting to see how the media outlets carry this game on today, because the rest of the preseason games start this Thursday, which is the 13th. Yeah, 13th. So, but yeah, I mean, it was what it was. It was a Hall of Fame game, so not many guys are really going to take that game seriously. But the first string Pittsburgh Steelers defense was really, really good, and Dre Archer was amazing. So go on NFL.com or NFL Network or whatever and check out the highlights of that. I hope to do more of these. Hope you enjoyed this quick review of the 2015 Hall of Fame NFL preseason game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Vikings. Vikings won that game 14-30, and we will see you next time.